What's up, everybody? Professional wrestler Chris Wylde here with another video. Now, what do we love to do as football fans, as Eagle fans? Of course, there are some dates that we marked out at the calendar that we look forward to, and one of the dates is when the NFL schedules are released. Now, this happened about a week ago, and there's been hundreds and thousands of videos from fans just like myself putting out their predictions. I mean, what do we love to do? As soon as we get that prediction, we look at it and we write W's and L's, more W's, all over it like crazy guys. Like we're in Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse. Wrestling fans will get that reference. And it's kind of silly because the football team that's going to be out on the field in September could be widely different than the one, actually probably will be way different than the one that we have in our heads and that we're seeing on paper. But as fans, we have to put what we think that our Eagles are going to do. Now, I'm going to say right now, I would love to look at this and just say that the Eagles are going to be 16-0 because I hate to say that they're going to lose. I hate when they do lose. But to be a realist, I'm going to give you my honest opinion on all these games. And let's start off with week 1 against the Washington Redskins in our house. I think the crowd is going to be on fire. The Eagles are going to come out on fire. Carson Wentz is going to start this season off just like he started off 2017, and that's hot with something to prove. I think the Eagles went big here against Washington at home. The next week is going to be at Atlanta, and that's a Sunday night game. Now look, we've had the Falcons number the past couple years in our house, and it's always come down to that last play. And I think that's something that sits in the back of the Falcons' minds. I think that they come out to make a statement. Unfortunately, I think that they do. And in week 2, I think that we take that loss in Atlanta. I think Atlanta finally gets a win over us. So there we go. That's 1-1 on the season as far as I have it. Week 3, home against Detroit, a 1 p.m. game. That's a win. That's going to be 2-1. Green Bay away, Lambeau Field, Thursday night on a short week. A lot of people say that the Eagles are going to lose this game. I think the latter. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. I think that they go in there, again, with something to prove. I don't think Aaron Rodgers has the weapons that he's used to having. I just don't think the Green Bay defense is that great either. I think the Eagles go in there after a big win against Detroit at home, and I think that they take Green Bay as well. So that's going to put us at 3-1. The New York Jets come to our place the next week. I think that's going to be a little bit more challenging than we think, but I think that it's a win nonetheless. That'll bring us to 4-1, and then the next 3 games are going to be away, and they're kind of tough. We got Minnesota away at 1 p.m. Again, this is going to be a tough one, and I think that the Vikings take this one in Minnesota. So that puts us at 4-2. The next week at Dallas, it's going to be an away game. I think we take that. I think we go into Dallas's house and we beat them. So that's 5-2. Buffalo should be an easy win, 6-2. Then we go into Chicago. I'm sorry, we don't go into Chicago. They come to us. They come to our house, and what people are calling a revenge game for the Chicago Bears. I don't think it's going to be a revenge game because they beat themselves last year. The double doink heard around the world, had everything to do with them. So I think that we take this game. I think Jordan Howard has a big game as he faces his team for the first time, the team that got rid of him and decided to trade him. So I think we take that one. Then we have the all-important Week 10 bye, big-time bye week for us. We're in the part of the season where a lot of our guys and a lot of all teams are starting to feel it a little bit more. Injuries are starting to mount up. I think this will give us a good time for our guys to get healthy for the long haul, and we come home against New England at 4:25. Again, the crowd is going to have a big thing to do with this. I think that we take this game against Tom Brady and the Patriots. I think maybe we'll start seeing the decline of Tom Brady this year. That's just my own opinion. Then we face Seattle at home the next week. A lot of people have this one down as an L because, hey, our defense hasn't been great against mobile quarterbacks in the past. But I think that we take this one against Seattle because they've had our number for the past couple years. It's a Sunday night game. They beat us on a Sunday night last year. In 2017, and I think the opposite happens. I think we beat them at home. Then we face Miami, a game that you're probably going to see a lot of Eagle fans in the stands, probably mostly Eagle fans in the stands. We take that one as well. That's a win. The New York Giants are a dumpster fire the next week at home on a Monday night. I think we embarrass them on Monday night again and take that one. Washington for our second time in Washington, which will be like Lincoln Financial Field Jr., as it was last year. I think that we take that one as well. They're a dumpster fire too. And then the Cowboys at home, 425 game. I think that we split with the Cowboys. I say that we're going to beat them in their house, and then I think that they win a close one in ours. And then the next week, we face the New York Giants at MetLife, 1 p.m. game. Hopefully that by that time, we have everything kind of sewn up and we don't have to play our starters the whole game. But I think that even if we do, that's a win no matter what. That's a guaranteed win. So I'm looking at my schedule and what I told you guys and just kind of rambling on a little bit. I'm really excited about tomorrow. But I have 3 losses for the Eagles and 13 wins, 13-3. And I think that should get us a first round bye, maybe. Hopefully, that would be awesome. But I feel like this is going to be a great year for the Eagles. This schedule is not bad at all, especially the way that it's chopped up. So Eagle fans, tons of stuff to be excited about. Tomorrow's the big draft. I am going to be filming live reaction to the Eagles' pick or lack of pick tomorrow, and I'll be doing the same thing on Friday. I'll be with you guys, and again, if anything changes during that draft, as far as the other teams, maybe my prediction changes for the 2019 Philadelphia Eagles season. But if not, 13-3, go Birds.